Thank you, Madam Chair. So I was in the House last year when we voted and voted in this bill that is now being addressed. It was a horrible bill then, and now we have some more proof of this. This is what this bill has brought us over this last year. We continue to see higher levels of illegal immigrants that are coming in and being part of crime. We now have a cartel that has been set up in Aurora that is the result of this kind of legislation. And for a long time, our governor, our attorney general acted like it didn't exist. Even the mayor of Denver acted like it didn't exist. Now, since the very head of the cartel, we had to wait for him to leave Colorado so he could be arrested in New York. That's the result of this kind of stuff. We've got people that are trying to come across the border legally, and by the way, that is, as the judge mistakenly said earlier, it is an actual statement in statute that says lawful entry into the United States, which is called a green card. And so we have this continued development of rules and guidelines that are hindering people that want to come in, and instead of saying, yes, we do, and I've been saying this for years, I've helped so many people over the years get either green card or naturalized. And as somebody said, I don't remember who, it's not just a South American issue. In fact, if you go straight east on I-70, the farther you get out east, it becomes a South African immigration issue. There are many, many South African immigrants that are trying to get naturalized that work on farms out there. I've helped a lot of them. I've helped down in the Arkansas River Valley. I've helped in Colorado Springs. I believe in immigration, but I also believe in the rule of law. I know this needs to be fixed. I know it needs to be streamlined. I know it needs to be addressed. But our previous administration in the White House just threw the doors open and said, we don't care about the law. Some of those people are now starting to be arrested. We'll make sure that that continues. But you're not allowed to just break the law because you don't like it. They threw open the gates, and now we have not just a Venezuelan drug cartel set up in Aurora, but the DEA just told us that now Colorado is the headquarters for the Venezuelan drug cartel. It is the headquarters. Is this what we want? When is enough of this enough? When do we say no? Let's do the legal way of accomplishing this. Let's try to fix the laws instead of just opening the gates. And what we do is we mess over people. We hurt people that are trying to do the right thing. And all of a sudden, the federal government is saying, let's shut everything down because we have places, including Colorado, that thumbs their nose at law, at federal law, and says, we don't care. Well, we already addressed our federal funding will be taken away from this. It doesn't matter what our side wants. We don't want it to go away, but this side apparently does because they didn't do this.
Thank you. Please debate the policy, but please don't speak to what it is that motivates us.
So in my opinion, this side is saying because they rejected the amendment that they don't want that changed, that federal funding being gone is okay. And so when does this stop? When does this stop? When the drug cartels take over another suburb? When they take over downtown? When does this stop? The people of Colorado are not okay with this. They are not okay with this. And they have been shouting loudly to us, please stop this at a high 70 percentile rate. Please stop this. But it's going to be passed in this room, but it's okay because the more that we see this stuff, the more people outside this building actually get to know what a small group of people called leadership are doing to destroy the state of Colorado. A small group of people that are pushing those leftist limits and saying, no, we're going to continue to do this. Set up the drug cartels.
Thank you, Representative. Please stay within the boundaries of talking about the policy and not your colleagues, please.
And so when this gets outside this building, which it already has, and it will continue, outside the building we'll see what is actually happening inside this building. And it's wrong, it's illegal, it's egregious, and it will cause federal funding to be taken away, and people will go to jail for this.
Thank you. Representative DeGraff.